What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I did want to make a video right now pretty much talking about one specific thing in the entire Season 3 update that I'm probably going to say right now is a pretty big L. That is going to be this lovely vehicle right here, guys, the Aston Martin Valour. Check out how great this car looks. It's absolutely beautiful. The worst thing I can say that really did happen, though, is for one, I can't even view the information on it. Let me hit the button. Look, 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 look. Absolutely nothing is showing up. But check this car out though, man. So I do know this car is going to be in Grand Theft Auto. It might not look like the Valor, but it's going to be close. I can't even open the door, man. Look at the interior. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Worst part is though, unless you're going to end up cheesing out ranked, you're probably not going to get this thing because we all do know the entire rank stuff in this game does not even work. So if you are trying to get the Aston Martin Valor, well, you're probably going to have to get someone with a console, or maybe you can get a second PS5. Make a second account and basically race yourself or something like that. And then you might be able to get your hands on this car. But if you're trying to get this thing legitimately, well, trying to find a server in itself is probably going to be a massive issue. Now, the thing is, when I am looking at this car, one thing that massively frustrates me so much with it is down to one simple thing. A lot of players are not going to be able to use this car until Season 5, okay? That is legit around 6 months from now, most likely around the September, October-ish time, or, around that, I guess you could say that timeline or whatever. That's also going to be around Grand Theft Auto 6, so yeah, we might be able to drive the Aston Martin Valour before Grand Theft Auto 6. Isn't that just insane? I just do not understand why. Now, I also do understand that they were talking about changing ranked or, mixing things around. Maybe it's not going to be like that in the future, which I hope they do it. Having the entire thing set up like that, having one of the best cars in the update behind it, which is also something that really did frustrate me. When I was looking at the Valor, I got so dang excited when I found out it was going to be a ranked vehicle. My hype basically was gone in a near instant, like I can't even lie. I saw that, I'm like, yo, in a ranked vehicle, there's only 3 cars in the whole update, and one of the best cars, or like the one car everybody probably wanted to use or at least buy it, is going to be locked behind a game mode. About 90+% of people probably can't even play it. Depending on the region you even live in, there's probably not even people that could join you to do it, and there might not even be enough people to even do the said rank to even get the car, because there's going to be a terrible overall rank design in the game, which I would say having like a building based on PvP is the best way to do it. And this is something that I really do think about a lot. I do understand and I do get that they were probably had this planned out already. Probably had this planned out in Season 1 that the Aston Martin was going to be in here as a ranked vehicle. I do understand that, guys, but we can all admit, though, definitely wasn't the best way to do it. So many players definitely love this car. The amount of comments I've seen on Discord, X, and all that stuff, people are not happy to see one of the best cars, or at least you could say the best car in Season 3, is locked behind rank. Like, it's not that great of a look. Again, there's only going to be a total of 3 vehicles in the entire update. For most players, I would say the LaFerrari is going to be the main thing everybody is going to use, because a lot of players probably won't care that much for a DMC DeLorean, I'm going to guess. And then you probably wanted to use the Valor, but there is most likely not an option to do it. So yeah, you pretty much get to stare at this car. We can't even test drive it, which again, what's the name of the game we are playing? What is it? Yeah, it's a test drive, and I can't even test drive the Valor and see how this thing drives or something like that, man. Like, it just doesn't make that much sense. I already do know for a fact people are probably going to be solar core really quick, most likely going to be boosting up to get this car next season. And next season, I do believe the Bugatti is going to be available, right? That way we can get that thing from the previous season, which means Season 5 will be able to get the Aston Martin Valour. I am so dang curious to know what y'all think about this in the comments below. I do know a lot of people are not happy, but I had to make a quick video about this. And I'm also going to admit something right now, guys. This might end up being my last test drive video for a bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing much more on this game at the moment. Like, it's not that I hate the game. I do know the game definitely needs a lot of work. But seeing the way the update is, and also seeing the coolest car in the update locked behind a ranked thing, which we can't even use till next month if you get into ranked high enough to get it, I just feel like that's like the biggest L of Season 3 without a doubt in my mind. Definitely odd the way they did it. And again, I understand they're probably going to change this in the future, but 6 to 8 months or whatever trying to get a change on the entire ranked PvP system is honestly so dang unfortunate. On top of it, we are going to already have other games that are super anticipated by then, which we all do know is going to be Grand Theft Auto 6 for one. I already do know this car is in that game kind of anyway, but a lot of players are probably going to be mad excited to play that game. Whereas I would say waiting for 2 seasons or around 6 months for a vehicle to be added, where most players would probably try to get the car if the rank system worked, is honestly just really frustrating. But again, let me know your thoughts on this. I can't keep rambling on a bit because this really did frustrate me a lot with this. I think the Aston Martin Valour is so dang beautiful. I love it. I remember seeing that video with Gordon Ramsay driving it or like getting it. I'm like, man, that car is dope. What is that? Looked it up and boom, I love the body style of this Aston Martin. It's gorgeous, but if you are looking to drive this thing in test drive, man, unfortunately you can't test drive it, and the only way to get this is to most likely cheese your way to the top of ranked because that entire game mode and system just doesn't actually work.